about Shakti labels.
Great, hi, good afternoon everyone. My name is Srishti Sharma and today I am here to pitch my project Shakti. Shakti is India's first. Is this not working?
Working, yes.
Great. Shakti is India's first women safety smart wearable technology, which is a safety product when in use and a fashion accessory when not. It has been designed with a very clear intention to bring a practical and a portable solution to one of the biggest problems that still exists in our country, which is women's safety. Just to begin with and clarify, Shakti, we don't believe in women empowerment. We feel women are already empowered. Just give them the right tools and set them free. Coming very quickly to the problem, as Indians, I'm sure we've read about it in newspapers, but still a quick fact check. Unfortunately, even today, when Indian women get raped every 16 minutes, while the more unfortunate part is that 91% of such cases are not even reported. I talk about domestic violence, teasing, all of that. This is not the problem. This is the problem that we're aware about. There's a bigger problem to it, and that is that despite the technological revolution that the entire Indian startup ecosystem has taken in, even today, there's no single dedicated device that can allow an average Indian woman to solve any of this endangered problem on her own from end to end. If I talk about the current solutions that are there in the market, be it a pepper spray or SOS application, there's a small loophole. And that is that when practically these incidences are happening, a woman doesn't get the time to either open the bag, take out the pepper spray, use it, or by the time when the location goes to the police, the help comes in, within that time the crime gets committed. So still, there is a dependency on third-party solutions. By understanding this problem deeply, we invented Shakti, which is, as you see I'm already wearing it, is India's first women crime preventive device. You can wear it on your wrist like a smart band, and there's a button attached. So whenever whosoever is wearing it, and if it feels that they are being chased or their safety can be compromised, you press a button, it activates the electrification feature, and whenever you get this in physical touch with an attacker or their hands come anywhere on the dial, they get electrified to an extent which lowers down the nervous system for 2 to 3 minutes. It's absolutely non-deadly, and automatically your location goes to your friend and family. So that's the technology that we've incorporated. It's a patent technology. There's also a regulator attached that emerges and gives the output current in 3 levels depending on how severe the situation is. This is the first prototype that we've created last year. We further worked on improving the aesthetics, and now this is what the end working proof of concept looks like. And we have currently given 250 such samples to Rajasthan Police, and the field trials is being worked on. So I mean very quickly to the cost. We are pitching to the government at Rs 1091, which is also the women helpline number, while as a D2C brand, we intend to provide it at a price of just 1700 rupees. Coming very quickly to the business model, we intend to go as a hybrid mixture of both online and offline sales in basically 3 categories: B2B, B2C, and B2G. Online sales would of course happen through our own website and through marketplaces like Amazon and Flipkart. In B2B, we intend to collaborate with a lot of schools, colleges, corporates, wherever there are female students and female working women. While under the B2G category, we are also simultaneously pitching to a lot of state governments. We have pitched into Delhi, Rajasthan, and we are collaborating with the WCD, Women and Child Development Ministry. I'm happy to share that the central WCD has already given us their approvals to endorse this product, and that would also be a possible collaboration where we distribute these products to the women via the government. Talking about the current traction, we have done our sample surveys with more than 3,500 women, out of which 78% of them said yes to a product like this at the given price point. We have the working proof of concept in place, so we are technically at TRL 8, we are working on improving the aesthetics. We pitched and initiated conversations with Central WCD, as I said, State WCD, Gujarat, Rajasthan, and Delhi. I personally pitched into the Chief Minister of Gujarat, and they are ready to collaborate on this project. And we've also received some grants which are worth 25 lakhs in this entire traction. So this is when we interact with the customers and we try to understand what is it that they're looking at. Of course, the bigger picture is to be a street smart product company, where women's safety is of course one of the initial steps with which we are starting it. Going further, a quick background. My name is Srishti Sharma. I'm the founder and CEO. So I'm a serial entrepreneur. It's been almost 8 to 9 years of building startups from scratch. I've sold my companies to bigger brands in the past. I'm a 5-time TEDx speaker. I'm really humbled to be recognized as Asia's most innovative women entrepreneur. I'm the only non-tech person here. Besides that, Abhishek, who is the technical expert, and he happens to have this decade of experience in building innovative products. And then we have a small team of 11 people in total. Yes, so we are here to pitch and look, and we are raising around 3 crores in exchange of 7 to 8%. Talking about the financials, we've raised some grants worth 25 lakhs, and we've also raised our initial round of funding on the startup show, which will be out on Jio Cinemas, with the current valuation at 12.5 crores. So that is about the financials here. And yes, why do we need these funds? We actually need these funds to now go at a place where we have the tech in place, we've understood the market, receive some pre-orders. Now to get into the production stage and actually go and convert them. So that is why the ask is. And thank you so much. I wanted to be very quick and brief and open to the questions. Thank you. Wonderful.
So, whether the government would like the legal allocation of this being misused?
Sure. So, if I talk about the misuse of this product, of course, because I didn't have the time now, I would like to explain it. So, this would be freely sold in the market, but it cannot be activated just like that. So, when you activate it, there would be a proper app that you have to install in a phone and a proper KYC verification happens, which makes sure that it goes to the verified user, and in case somebody misuses it, our CRM can immediately block the device. So, that is one way in which we are making sure that it doesn't get misused.
What kind of margins do you work with? Selling marketplace or whatever?
Sure, so gross margins are somewhere around 52%, while if I talk about the net profit margin, they're somewhere between 37 to 38%.
You're raising this capital for CapEx, is it? You're setting up your own facility?
Yes.
Your patent is what, the design patent or the process patent?
I'm sorry?
Your patent is a design patent or a process
So
patent?
it's both. We've actually applied for it. It's not still granted. So it's design registration and mobility.
This product can be used with other stores. Only release.
Not at all, sir. But as I said in the beginning, I wanted to make sure that we. Yes. So we.
Why do you think they will require support of release from others? No release is possible.
So it will be a gender neutral product as of now, as I said, because that's a bigger picture. It should be a street shot product company. But to begin with, because of the cases that are happening, we would want to focus on that.
So you can get a market equally between
anybody can buy it. It's not just for women. I mean, even a man can buy it and they can activate and use it because, of course, as you said, different people are prone to a lot of different kind of crimes. But to begin with, in the streamline it, women's safety is what we're trying to cater. But it's not that we'll be selling it only to the women. It's a general.
So can you talk a little bit about your financial projections and your competition?
Sure, ma'am. If I talk about the financial projections, so we are clear on the margins. We have not technically launched the product in the market, but having said that, we've already distributed more than 850 such units to different state governments. We haven't charged them, so it's all the investment that has happened from our own pockets. We are clear on the margins that would go into the process, where gross margins are somewhere 52%, net would be somewhere between 27 to 28, that might increase in case we go into bulk production. And once we have that out, right now we have purchase orders worth 7,000 units, and there are more that needs to be realized. So that's how an estimated financials has been made, and I'll be happy to share that for a better clarity as to how it is.
I think the question is quite related to the market opportunity. We understand that there is a market opportunity, but then we would also want to understand in terms of financial terms how big the opportunity is.
Definitely, ma'am. If I talk about the opportunity and that also answers the competition part of it, there have been brands that try to cater this to different needs. I won't talk about Pepper Spray rather. There was a company by the name League Wearables. They raised $1 million funding. They created a locket. You tap at your location boards. But there was a reason that all these brands, they come in, they launched a product that it didn't scale up. And the common loophole here was that by the time location comes, it's not solving the purpose for which it's been created on ground. So that's the first thing that we did when we were starting this. So I started firstly with the founders to understand what loophole tha, जिस वजह से the company was not able to scale up. And that's where we realized that there are solutions. Hence, we have a clear-cut USP where we go and say that this is India's first, because there's no other device, not just in India, but pan-Asia global level that doesn't electrify somebody. Going further, we also have a provision where you can add on pepper spray if electrification doesn't work and all of that. So that's a big space. And talking about the market opportunity on a very macro level, there are four very clear streams. There's B2C, where you launch it as a brand, it's on the marketplaces to the privileged women. There's B2B, where there are multiple schools, colleges, so wherever women are out, they need these devices. Third is, of course, government, with which we are planning and they're ready to endorse this. And then there's also that category of women in slums, villages, that maybe cannot purchase it at a price. For that, we raised CSR funds from a lot of organizations and we distributed. Last year, we raised 14 lakhs from a manufacturing unit in Haryana, and we gave out 800 such units to 2 villages in Haryana, in Mandapur and Mawari village. So it's a very big market. So I don't know if I should.
And how many of these units were actually used? So you gave away 850 of them. How many were actually used?
So the usage has been over 83%. When women have won it, when they go out, they went and they actually use it. Going further, we want to create a utility feature also. So that it comes more into usage rather than just being, I'll wear it when I feel that I'm not safe. So we are working on that. Okay. Any more questions?
I'm curious, how much current does it discharge?
So sir, there's a step of voltage circuit and the maximum current output in terms of ampere is 1.5 ampere, but it's not AC DC, it's square wave current, so that it's non-deadly and it's also a problem and it lowers down the nervous system. So that's how we say it's safe.